Hi, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you are already a viewer or a subscriber. I am really excited because today I am laying out my 2022 project pan, and let me tell you, it's going to be a noteworthy one. So while I started to prepare for my second project pan, I did my first one in 2021. I went through my products and I started to look at everything that was expiring in 2022. And I looked at all the things I wanted to use, and it was way more than your typical 10 products that some people do, or, Pan 21 and 2021, etc. So I have a very large project pan. This is my skincare, hair care, body care project pan. I'm going to do a separate makeup project pan, which will be much smaller. But you're probably going to be surprised at what you see today, but I'm really excited because this is what I am going to try to accomplish in 2022. The first thing I'm going to start off with is cleansers. I actually have 8 products in this category alone. So the first one is the Pie Cleansing Oil. I definitely purchased this at some point in 2021. I think like fairly early on, but I can't remember. I have not been able to find any evidence of what date I purchased it and everything, but I anticipate that it will be expiring in 2022. So my goal is to finish this up. And as you can see, I've used about maybe like 40% if I had to estimate. And I like this cleanser a lot, so I don't anticipate that being a problem. Next up, I have my Burt's Bees Facial Cleanser. So this is my shower face wash. I've been using it, and this was actually something my mom had, and she decided she didn't want it anymore, so she gave it to me, and I actually really like it. So this is just one of my face washes I use. I also use the Osmia Black Clay Facial Soap when I kind of switch between that and this when depending on how I'm feeling. So I'm not including that one, the Osmia Black Clay Facial Soap, because it's a bar soap, so I'm not as concerned about any expiration. But this is my preferred shower face soap. And while it's large, I can't exactly tell how much is in here, but I think it would be something like here. So, it's not brand new, thankfully. Okay, next up is my Earthwise Paloma of the High Desert. So I bought this, I opened it in June 2021 and has 6-month expiration. So technically it is supposed to be used up by the end of December 2021, which I have not. No idea how much is in here. I have used it here and there. So I'm guessing that it's about half full or like 75% full. And I have a pretty heavy focus on this one because knowing it is basically past its prime. Next up, I have the Moss Burr Celeste. This is a cleanser with a nice honey smell, and this is how much I've used. So I've used some, but obviously most of it is still in here. This can also be used as a mask, so I bet I'll probably try masking with it occasionally too, but this is something I bought around June 2021, so at least by the end of 2022 it would be a 1.5 years old, so I would like to finish that. Next up is the Lil Fox Acid Glow. This is like an acidic kind of peel type product, and I use this maybe like once every 10 days or so, so just like a few times a month for an acid peel. I wouldn't repurchase this. I'm not going to be looking for any type of product like this in my routine, but if I already have it or I get it in a gift with purchase, I will use it here and there. But ultimately, I don't think that a product like this is necessary for my skin. That being said, I would like to finish this. It has a 6-month expiration, and I opened it in June 2021, so it expires, according to this, in January 2022. So having the goal of finishing it by the end of 2022 is very reasonable, I think. Meaning it should be finished. Whether I can actually accomplish all of this is going to be another thing. Okay, the next I have up is the Arcana Cleansing Balm. This is actually just opened in December 21, and as you can see, this is like all I've used. This was from my most recent Beauty Heroes box. And, you know, it's a fine cleanser. I didn't love it, but it has a 12-month expiration. So this will be expiring by the end of 2022. So this would be probably like on the later end of my project pan when I'll turn to this. I will try to use like oldest to newest. But I do think to use it in its peak time, it would be best to use it during the year of 2022. And next is the Green Flash face cleanser. This is from Sunny Ruckus. I actually just received this for Christmas, so just right around, you know, the last like week. And I know that she uses, you know, like really like quote unquote like clean ingredients and stuff, and I would really like to use this at its peak freshness. So I want to use this up in 2022. Doesn't say anything about an expiration here. So I don't know the stats on that, but I would imagine like most of these cleansers here, none of them seem to have an expiration past 12 months. I don't know about the Burt's Bees. I don't know if it has anything, but I know this one's old anyway. So anyways, I'm going to work on using this up. My final facial cleansing product is this unopened Coco Kind facial cleansing oil. The reason I have an unopened product on my list is I was gifted this product last Christmas. So I received this in December 2020. Sorry, these years are like confusing. So it's been sitting in my collection unopened for a year already. So I really want to use this, but I do plan to use my open products first. So this would probably be opened if I even were to get to it at the end of 2022, if I had to guess. All right, so that's where I am at with cleansers. I have 8. Like I said, one is like one I use in the shower, you know, one the Acid Glow I use like here and there, and the other ones are all facial cleansers. I guess the good news is I do wash my face morning and night, so I will be using some type of cleanser 2 times a day. Like this whole project pan, I didn't try to do anything more extreme than I thought I would be able to accomplish, but I could be way off. So, you know, by the end of this, we might find out that I made it through like 2 of the 8 or something. I don't know, we'll have to see. It's kind of something I haven't seen anybody else do so far to this extent that this is going to be by the end of this video. So it's really a plan to pan what I can in 2022, so we'll see. Mainly with focusing on what I have open and what is expiring. So I have 2 things for makeup removal. If you watch me at all in 2021, you know I actually had 2 of these Pond's cold creams. So I actually finished one of them. They were part of my project pan for 2021. I finished one of them, and now I have this other one left. So this is how much is in the jar. So there's, you know, a decent amount. And then I have a decanted amount right here. I keep this in my little like shower caddy, and I just do that so I'm not constantly dipping like wet fingers or whatever from the shower like in the tub. It's just easier to get out of here. So it's kind of like as much as you saw in the tub and then this much in here. So, and it also helps me feel like I'm accomplishing things. Like I only like do this, you know, like this much. So it feels like I'm accomplishing as I finish it. It took me a very long time to do the Pond's cold cream, the first tub. So I do think I can finish it by the end of the year, but I do think it's going to take me most of the year. So my other product in this category of makeup removal is the Coco Kind eye makeup remover. This is a discontinued product by Coco Kind. I don't think, my personal opinion is you don't need a specific eye makeup remover. You can just use any of these myriad of oil cleansers to remove all your makeup. They should all be safe enough for your eyes and stuff. Maybe not the acid peel. That I wouldn't use near my eyes. But otherwise, I find this to be, it's like I think it's mainly from coconut oil, and it's like thick and it actually kind of blurs my vision. I wear contacts, so it kind of blurs my vision a bit after I use it. Not a big fan of it, but I do want to finish it. I have no idea how much is in here, but I have used it decently, so if I had to guess, it would be maybe like half full. Ironically, I did have another one of these, a brand new unopened one, but when we did the Santa or like the Christmas gifts for children that were in Department of Child Services. One of the girls' tags that my husband had picked from the tree, she wanted makeup items, skincare items, and one of the things she wanted was like eye products and stuff. So I kind of went through my stash to see any unopened stuff I had, and I gifted her my other one, which is a good thing because I ended up not really loving this, but maybe she'll like that type of makeup remover. Okay, so there we are so far. Next up is a category that has 10 products in it. This is the face moisturizer category. It's kind of intense. It'll be interesting. I have all the products here, so I'm looking at them like, it'll be interesting to see if I get through these products, or that being said, how many I get through. Okay, the first one up is the Daphna's Nutrition. This is a carryover from 2021 Project Pan. I have not finished it. It is my nightly face cream, and this is where I'm at with it. So I would say I have about a third of it to go. So, and this I opened last Christmas, so 12/25/2020. So it's a year old, or a little bit over a year, and it's supposed to be a 6-month expiration date. So we're looking at 6 months over when I was supposed to use it by. Everything still smells good, looks good. So I think, you know, I definitely think you can stretch the expiration time. I think this is like the extreme, but needless to say, I do want to finish it since it's already kind of definitely 6 months past its prime. Next up is the Live Botanical Ambient Moisture Liquid. I absolutely love this product. This is my current AM moisturizer, so I'm using this every morning now. And again, I don't know how much is in here because these bottles are, oh, you can make, I'm like, oh, I see some, I don't know, I actually can't really see. But if I had to guess, I'm thinking it's about half full. So this one I opened in April 2021, and it's supposed to expire in May 2022. I have a little note there, a little sticker, because I'm a nerd. And so I still have a good amount of time on this, so this is good. I think most of my products, like in the moisturizer category, are the only one that I think is like expired or whatever is the Daphna's one, which is, you know, 2/3 finished, so that's great. So this one is my current morning one. Oops, my label fell off. Oh well. All right, next up is the Lil Fox Marshmallow Poof. You may or may not know or recall, these came as a set in a Beauty Heroes box, the Acid Glow and the Marshmallow Poof. And this is, I like to use them together, so I tend to only use this about 3 times a month. Whenever I do the acid peel, I tend to finish with this one, just since they're from the same brand and stuff. But I think at some point I'll probably make this my daily moisturizer to finish it up. Although this one has a 12-month expiration, whereas the Acid Glow has a 6-month. So I don't know where I was going with that. But anyways, Marshmallow Poof, probably mostly full. I have not used much of this. If I had to guess, it's probably like 90% full. All right, next up is the Gradin Face Glow. This was opened September 2021. It has a 12-month shelf life. So this will be expiring around September of 2022. That's what that looks like. This is a tinted moisturizer and smells so good. So not too much to say on that. It's mainly full. With a lot of these products, I received them in a Beauty Heroes box or a Clean Beauty box. I used it for the month that I was reviewing it, and then I put it aside and moved on to whatever like product I was working to finish, like an older product. So many of these are from Beauty Heroes from this year. Next up, I have the Wakina Botanica Hydrating Glow Oil. This was opened in October 21 and is a year, 12-month expiration. So this should be good through October 2022. So my goal is to finish it this year, like everything else in this whole video. And that is a beautiful face oil. I am excited to use it when it becomes my main moisturizer. My next moisturizer is the Arcana Halocene. This was from the December Beauty Heroes box. I only opened it, you know, around December 1st or so, and I've used very, very little. That's all. So this is nearly brand new. But that being said, it has a 12-month expiration, so it should be finished by December of next year, of 2022. Actually, by the time I'm posting this, we're in 2022, so December of this year. So my next 4 products are actually still part of moisturizers, but they're unopened moisturizers. Let me just slide them forward. I have a lot going on here. Okay, so 3 of these I received for Christmas last year. 3 Coco kind products that are unopened now have been sitting in my collection for 12 months, which is just a shame, I think. Why have this many products and have something sitting, you know, unopened, but sitting in the cabinet for a year? I'd rather buy it for this Christmas and then be ready to use it, you know? So I'm really hoping that this project, to the immensity that it is going to help me truly lower my stash and just realize how much I truly have in each category. And I would actually have a lot more money to my name if I were buying less beauty products. So I don't want it to give the impression that I am out of control with the spending, because I if you have watched it all, you'll know I have, like, my husband and I both have a certain amount of fun money, equal amount we each spend per month, and a lot of it is spent on beauty products, but it's like within a, you know, structure. So it's not that things are out of control, but I would still, if I wasn't purchasing this stuff, I would have a lot more money that I could do other things with, or save it up for like next Black Friday a year from now. Something like that. Go use it going out to eat, save it, whatever. So yes, so there's 3 unopened products. Will I even get to these in this project pan? We'll have to see what happens with these other ones. But I do want these to be opened and used. So the first one is the Coco Kind Facial Repair Oil. I've never even tried it, so that's what that looks like. It has a 12-month expiration from the point of opening. So hopefully when I get to it, everything will be okay with it. And then we have the Matcha Face Moisturizer from Coco Kind. My mom actually had one of these, and I would use it when I went to her house to like try it out, and I didn't love it, but I still want to use it because it's in my cabinet here. So that's what this looks like. It'll be exciting if I actually get through all these open ones and I get to use these unopened ones. And then the last one, which I am very interested in this product, is the Resurfacing Sleep Mask from Coco Kind. I used to be really excited to use this, and I just found myself acquiring and always having open products. Oops, there's a spatula. Always having open products, so never wanting to open this one. Oh boy, that looks concerning, doesn't it? Yikes. Hopefully mixed up. This, I haven't looked at this in a very long time. That looked very concerning. I wonder if it's spoiled. Sorry, I'm trying to shake it up. All right, well, it looks better now. So we'll have to see. I mean, I have not yet gone to a product, I don't think, that has been spoiled. So hopefully any of these products won't be spoiled. That was interesting. We'll have to see when I get to that one, but I'm just gonna wait because I have all these other ones that are opened, you know, I don't know. Okay, and the last one I have is of the moisturizers. This is number 10, is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. Now this one I've had in my stash for years, so I think that this potentially could be spoiled when I get to it, but I don't know because I've never opened it. So if I get to it, we'll see. So now we've gone over cleansers, makeup removers, and moisturizers. Next up, we're going to do eye products. Okay, first we're gonna start with this Coco Kind Revitalizing Eye Cream. This was part of my 2021 project pan. I have used it every morning and I still have not finished it. So I will be very excited. So this is being rolled over from the 2021. So I will be very excited. I don't know how much is in here. It's kind of hard to see, and then I can't, like, I really could only like depress it like that much. There's like a lot of air in there too, so if I stored it upside down, I bet I could get a better view, but whatever. Anyways, so this is my daily one I use now in the morning. So I feel confident that I can finish it in 2022 because I couldn't in 2021. All right, so I have a few little eye products that I want to get through before I turn to one specifically. So I have been using this nightly for so long, and this thing lasts forever, and I don't like it. This is the One Love Organic Love and Eye Bright Eye Serum. Not exactly sure why it's called a serum because it's very oily. It seems like an oil to me when I put it on. It just sits there. It doesn't, my friend said the same thing. It was from a gift with purchase. It just sits there and like doesn't absorb. So it bugs me, but I'm so close to finishing it. Normally I don't want to put in products that are like really close to being done, but this is going to take me a while to still do. So there's certain products I'm bringing on even though they're low. But yeah, this one, I will be very happy when this is done because it takes a really long time to get through and I don't like it. So that makes it feel a lot longer. And then I want to get through these two little ones before I move on to my final one. There's 5 eye products, but a lot of these are small. So one of them is this little sample. It's from Audacity. It's the Baobab and Sarsaparilla Serum Concentrate. And I really can't tell you how much is in here, except there's more than that little part at the bottom. So somewhere behind the label, we would know the actual amount. So this is nice. I've only dabbled with it. I got it from Petit Vour. So I just want to get rid of that. And then my next one is this Cypress sample, which never seemed to be in very good condition. I got it from Petit Vour as well. I don't know how well you can see there, but it just never had that much in it. I barely used it. So I know that one of you experienced one that was all dried up when you got it from Petit Vour. My sample doesn't seem to be great. You can't, like if you do this, just nothing ever happens. So I think what I'll need to do is use my little reusable Q-tip and put it in there to get product and use it to finish it. But I mean, I just want to get rid of it and not have it kicking around, but I don't think it'll take that long to use. So the product I'm looking forward to reaching and using is this Violets Are Blue Eye Luminate Gel Cream. This was from a Beauty Heroes box, I think September, and I liked this when I used it. And as you can tell, I used some of it in that short time, just about like right there. So there's obviously a lot of this left. I believe this has a 12-month expiration. I think I'm guessing because I don't see it on here. But I opened this, yes, I opened it in September and it has a 12-month shelf life. So this should be finished up by the end of the year. So as you know, I think eye products take a really long time, but what I'm aiming for is just getting rid of those kind of little ones and trying to just ideally get to this one in the end. Okay, so my next category, a category I love very much, is masks. I have 6 masks in my category, which I don't think I'll have a problem finishing. This is an area that I feel pretty confident on. Okay, so my first one is the Coco Kind Turmeric mask, and it's kind of a unique one. It's just like a balm. I mean, not a balm, it's like a stick. And this is what it looks like. And basically when I use it, I just do over my face. So my whole face is like yellow. And then I let it sit for 20 minutes and then I clean it off. And it's meant to be like for when you're having breakouts and stuff. And honestly, I don't have a lot of breakouts, especially on my whole face. So I don't tend to turn to this one. I don't know that it would do any harm if I used it, you know, just on somewhat of a regular basis, like once a week or something. But yeah, you can basically use it as a spot treatment, or I'm doing a mask for 20 minutes and then remove it with a damp cotton pad. So this has been in my collection for probably a year or so. So it needs to be done. It has a 12-month expiration. So I should finish this in 2022. So I finished all the masks in my 2021 project pan. So I kind of turned my eyes towards my next mask, my next victim. So this is my next victim. The one I want to finish next is the Coco Kind Sea Kale Clay Mask. As you can see, I have used a lot of it, and this has been around at least, I think, I think I got it in 2021, but it could have been 2022. So I want to finish this. It's fine, but it's not something I would repurchase. So this is the one I'm really excited to finish. Next up, a mask that I love that is set to expire in May 2022 is the Live Botanical Tidal Moon Moisture Mask. I love this mask and I want to use it in its peak freshness. It's a scent like none other. I love it. It's beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love it. Smells beautiful. It looks beautiful. All products should be like that. They smell amazing. They look amazing. They feel amazing. It's just a nice little moisture mask. It's not, you're not gonna notice your face being like wrinkle free or whatever. It's just like nice. And I think that this will be a good one to use, especially like throughout the winter and stuff, for moisture. So I love this one. I probably really don't want it to be done, but I do want to use it by the end of this year, like everything. My last open mask, because right now I only have 4 total open masks in my arsenal, which for me is great. I think I at one point had like 7 or 8 open, so to be down to 4 is great, and to like be kind of getting close to finishing one, like I'm really trying to, I think I'm gonna try to keep my mask numbers reasonable, whatever that means. So this other one is the Blasoma Clay Renewal Treatment. This was from, I think, the September Beauty Heroes box as well. And this is what it looks like. So I've used a decent amount of it, and I have heard some people on YouTube say that these can dry up quickly, some of the Blasoma masks. This one expires in July 2022, so I do want to finish it in this year. Anyways, so I don't see any issue with finishing this. I've already used like maybe 25% or so. So yes, I'll probably like kind of focus on this one, but rotate through the masks, you know, we'll see. We'll see how I do all this. This is a lot. Okay, I have 2 unopened masks. The reason they're both unopened is this Ina mask from Hanua has been sitting in my cabinet for a while, and that makes me sad because, again, to have products just sitting in there, like, I don't want to say wasting away, but like definitely not going in the better direction. They're only getting worse. They're either staying the same or getting worse, but wouldn't you rather use something at peak freshness? That's the way I look at it. So I haven't opened this. What I think I'm going to do though, is I think I'm going to open this for like a New Year's kind of like present to myself in a way, or like a reward to myself for my 2021 project pan. So hopefully this one doesn't look like that other one we saw. Ina mask. But the land lovers, this is from Hanua Hawaiian Skincare. I've never used it and I'm just excited. I think I want to do a video on it. I want to like read about it before I use it and just appreciate it and finally open this poor thing that's been sitting there waiting for somebody to love it. Well, I'm going to love it. So that is going to be, sorry, I'm trying to get it back in their little cardboard box, which is like a puzzle. It's not easy. And I didn't even do it right. Yeah, so it's unopened, but I do want to use it purely because of the reason it's been sitting in my cabinet. Same with this one. This was something from my husband. He got me some like clean beauty products for last Christmas and this, but this was from last Christmas. So this has been sitting in my cabinet for a year. Thankfully unopened, but again, just sitting there. So this is October 2022 is when it's supposed to expire. So let's use it while it's meant to be used. Next up, so that's my 6 masks, 4 unopened to, 4 open, 2 unopened. I think I'll have pretty good progress in this category. All right, serums. I have 5. Let me pull this one over here. Okay, so I use a serum in the morning and at night. So I like to use 2 different ones. I don't like to use the same one. I like variety in my skincare, have you noticed? So my first one, there's actually 2 I'm currently using in the morning. I don't know why I kept these 2 together, why I keep using them together, but I am, and I kind of like it, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. Every morning I use this Earthwise Beauty Nap in the Meadow, and this was opened in August, and I am supposed to use it within 6 months, so by March 2022. I don't see any problem with that. I'm using it daily now. People love this. I don't love it. It's fine, but I don't know, maybe I will separate these because I'm like, I'd like to formulate my own opinion on them. Like, meaning not use them together maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, this is supposed to be used up by March. And then this couscous one just came from a recent box, like in the last 3 months to 4 months of 2021. So I want to use it, you know, it has a 12-month expiration date, I'm sure. So I would like to use it, you know, while it's good. So I have those two. All of these are opened. This ingredients one, this was from the July 21 box from Beauty Heroes, and it has a 12 months, so it should be used by July 2022. So what you might realize with a lot of these, I think I might have already mentioned this, but if not, I get the box for the month. I use the products, I sample them, like I try them out to give you an opinion, you know, by the end of that month. And then I put it, I already said this, and then I put it in my cabinet and go back to using the old one. So this is why I have all these things that are like opened and used for like 3 or 4 weeks and then put to the side. So I want to bring them to the forefront this year. Next up, I just got this in my last Petit Vour box. And this is the Chicky Botanica Serene Serum. And I don't see expiration information, but you know, I opened it in, I think, November. So it should be used up in the next, you know, year. It smells really good. It's a blue tansy serum, and I really like the smell of it. It's a nice serum. So another product that I just got for Christmas, I think I'm only including like 1 or 2 because they're like brand new. One of them was the Sunny Ruckus Green Flash Oil Cleanser. And this is the Earthwise Beauty Black Locust Firming Concentrate. I just got this for Christmas. And I decided this is gonna be my current night serum because I love it so much and I just wanna use it. I wasn't really gonna include it, but then I realized I definitely wanna use it by the end of this year. So it's meeting my criteria for this project pan. So it's going in there. And I don't wanna rush this one, but I do wanna use it while it's nice and fresh. So those are my 5 serums in my project pan. So next up we have our mists and essences. So my current mist or essence that I'm using, this is a mist, is the Earthwise Beauty Cistus and Moonlight Face Mist. Like I said, it's the current mist I'm using. It's the only mist I'm using. This is not a category where I do like a morning and an evening, although maybe I will. Maybe I will. Anyways, so Earthwise Beauty Cistus and Moonlight Face Mist. Again, no idea how full it is. I'm guessing about half because I've been using it frequently. I don't love it, but I like to decide when I've used it in full. That one expires December 2021, so it's past its 6-month time from when I first used it. Here we have the ingredients. Plant Water Mist. This was from the August Beauty Heroes box. And again, I used it that month and then I put it to the side to use older products. So this had a 12-month expiration. So I'll be using this. I'm excited to like come back to this. And then the Wakina Botanica, you can see I am like here with it. I don't know if you can. You can see that? Yeah, there you go. Right about there. So I've used like 10, 20%. I got this in the past few months. I don't know. I didn't write on my list here what month this box was from, but this is a really pretty mist. I'll be excited to use this. And then my last one is one that I've had sitting in my cupboard or closet or whatever for a few years, actually, now that I think of it. Strangely, I think like my husband's coworker gave this to him. He was like, see if Melanie likes these products, she might want to use them. And me, being me back then, just like took any product on. So it's the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Treatment Lotion Mist. All along, I thought this was for the body, but it turns out it's for the face. So this is like the oldest one. So actually, I suppose I could use this at night, make this like my night mist. I think that's what's going to happen because this one should be used up. Hopefully everything's fine with it. I don't know if I spritzed it a little, but anyways, that's that. So there's 4 face mists, and I don't think I'm going to have any problem using these 4. Face mists, I don't know if they do anything, but I kind of like using them. And I bet you know, with all of these things, I'll get more products from Beauty Heroes like throughout the year in all these categories. So we'll deal with that when it comes. Okay, SPF, I have 3 products. I think I can finish all these. The first one is the Babo Botanicals Daily Sheer Tinted Sunscreen, extra sensitive for face, SPF 30. I actually never knew how much is in there, but now, right now, because of the light, I can see we're about here. So I'm actually using this daily as a foundation. It's serving as my SPF and foundation because I don't have any foundation. So this has been this is kind of like my foray into foundation. Tinted SPF is my foray. So anyways, that's here. So I have been thinking about when I finish this, and I might buy myself like a nice foundation from Ilia or somebody, I don't know. So after that, I have the Coco Kind Daily SPF, and actually I think that might be here as well, but it's like there's so much air in here, but I think if I'm looking, it might be like around there. So I just want to finish these facial SPFs. This one expires July, and this one expires July. This one expires January 2023 actually, but I know this one I'm going to finish up before then. And then there's this Babo Botanicals Tinted Face Mineral Stick, and this one expires in November 2022. I don't really use this. I don't know. I've used it here and there, but it seems more to be for like an active thing, but I'm hoping I can use it as like a SPF just to use it up. Or maybe, I guess I could save it to the summer if I wanted to, but I don't know. We'll see when we get to that. I think I'll use these 2 first and then kind of go from there. But I would like to finish this. It does expire in 2022 and it's SPF, so I'm a little bit more serious about SPF expiring, sort of. That's everything for skincare. Let's move on to hair care. Yeah, so that's like about 20 million products in skincare that I'd like to use up in 2022. But I think this stuff is doable. So let's see about hair care. Okay, I really haven't talked to you guys much about the hair care products I use on a daily basis. I actually use this set of products, this shampoo and conditioner, for a month at some point in this 2021. And I was going to do a video on it, and I just realized I didn't really have anything to say, and I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I never did it. But I really like this. This is a Body Suisse. This was a limited edition box from Boxwalla, probably like a year ago, like everything else. I think it really was. I think it was like December or something last year. They smell so good. I really like these. I think it was these products for like $50 altogether, but I think they're much more expensive otherwise. So a problem with me is I always use more shampoo than I do conditioner. So where I'm like, was able to see the other day, I'm like around here with these shampoos, which have been around forever. I think my conditioner was around half. So I think I want to finish both of these before I move on, I think. So what I want to do is I'll probably end up finishing the shampoo first, and then I'm going to take one of my Lush shampoo bars I have, I think, and use that as the shampoo. And this is the conditioner to the point that I finish these both, and then I move on. Okay, these are both 6-month expiration dates. I'm over that. So what I would like to use next is the Inner Sense Pure Harmony Hair Bath and the Pure Inspiration Daily Conditioner. Now these I did purchase in January 2021. So these are a year old, and all I did was sample them a little and haven't used them because I've been focusing on these. I have way too many hair products. I have not bought hair products possibly for like over a year, and I have so much. I have more to last me through 2022 and beyond. Several solid shampoo bars, and just like my mom would buy me shampoo and conditioner and stuff. So I'm doing my best to try to like use these things, and I'm gonna focus. I want to focus on these natural ones because after these, I have some like less natural ones that probably have more preservatives and hopefully will last. So I'm trying to use these nicer ones first. These have made me have anxiety every time I open them to like look in, which isn't super often, but preparing for this project pan I have. And I look in and I'm always so afraid I'm gonna see like mold or something, but thankfully so far it's all been good. But yeah, there's like, it's up to here. It's all that. So I'm hoping I can like finish these in full, and then that these will be my products for 2022. So we'll just have to see how long these two take me. This one, like I said, it's probably could be done somewhat soon, but then I have the conditioner to deal with, and I don't want to like, I don't know, maybe I should just move this aside, set this aside, and then move on to these other two, because at least I would have used, I don't know. These are the things that I spend time thinking about. Does anyone else, or is it just me? Anyways, so I really hope that I can use these and that nothing happens to them. They are a year old and their expiration is 12 months. So we're there. At least in January 2022, we're there. Okay, so I have another shampoo and conditioner. All right, this is kind of ridiculous. Okay, this is like a Head and Shoulders. I often get dry scalp in the winter in here in Massachusetts. So I have had to buy like, or use Head and Shoulders for like a month or something. And then I can go back to my normal products. So far, things have been good. I still do get a little dry scalp, but nothing to the point I've had to switch shampoos. But this one is like right here. So I just want to get it out of my collection. In fact, I guarantee you my husband would use this for me if I asked him to use this. He likes to use a bar of soap on his hair instead. But anyways, I bet he'd help me, but whatever. It expired June 2021. So it's expired and it's been around for years. So I would like to just kind of like finish it. But I would, if I had to choose, I'd rather toss this and get use out of these. So we'll see what happens. I might need it, you know, like if I have dry scalp, I might need to use it a little bit, but it would just be nice to like get rid of it. That was one of my old conventional hair care products. Okay, so now I have, that's my shampoo and conditioner. I think I could get through that stuff in this year. We'll see. I don't really wash my hair a ton. I think that's part of it. I wash my hair like every 3 days or something now. Although part of my New Year's resolution is going to be like certain gym goal. And therefore, if I'm like getting sweaty more, my scalp's getting sweaty, maybe I'll wash my hair more and then I'll use my products more. So that could be very good New Year's resolution to help me with all this. The dirtier I get, the more I use. Okay. So now I have the Inner Sense Scalp Scrub. There was this limited edition box in January 21 with Inner Sense. So that's when I got like these, and I got a hair mask and the scalp scrub. So they're all from January 2021. So I want to use them by the end of 2022. At that point, they'll be 2 years old. So I think that makes sense. So this is the Inner Sense hair mask. Inner Sense True Enlightenment Scalp Scrub. So you can see I've used a good amount of it. It's a very big tub. So what I do is I decant some of it into like this little Tupperware that I keep in my little shower caddy, just so I'm not dipping wet fingers, because I am like already in the shower, dipping wet fingers into the whole thing. I'm just kind of like dipping wet fingers into this. So I do it this much. So, and I don't do it too often, probably like twice a month or something. So that's like how much of that I have to use. I don't think it should be a problem to use it in the year. I just need to remember to do it, because it's kind of, I think what I've learned from these hair masks and everything is that I don't really need all this like extra stuff for my hair. Like shampoo and conditioner works. I don't know if any of this other stuff really like does anything, but whatever. So I have the hydrating hair mask. This is the one that came with this limited edition Inner Sense thing. I don't really know. I'm trying to see how much I have. It almost looks like, oh, actually I can see. Haha. So it's like right there. So actually that's a lot. I feel like I've used this too. Apparently I haven't used very much of it. So yeah, it's mainly full. But maybe if I try to put in more effort to use it, I mean, it shouldn't be hard to use that much product, right? For a mask. But then I have the Detox hair mask, which I opened in September 21. And that's gonna be, yeah, that's like full. I've used it once or twice, but I'm gonna need like a hair schedule or something. Like I said, dirtier head will help me with all this. So those are my hair products. All right, on to body. First up, I'm going to start with the one shower gel I have in my collection here. I think this is literally the only shower gel I own. And this was also from the same people who gave me that ginseng face mist. It's the Tom Ford Black Orchid Shower Gel. I don't love shower gels. I love bar soap. And this is like, you know, conventional, super strong smell. Does have a 24-month expiration. I guess that's the beauty of using like conventional products versus clean. But this is, I've been trying to use it sometimes when I take a bath, or like as, I think I might use it as like a shave gel. There's like that much left. I just need it out of my collection. So that is my one shower gel to get rid of and finish. Let's move on to body scrubs. I have two body scrubs. This one, Belly Beauty, from the old bump box I got like 4 years ago when I was pregnant with my son. It's just an invigorating scrub for face and body, and I use it on the body. I don't really use much physical exfoliants for my face these days, and I think this would be a little bit harsh for my face. So anyways, I'm not a big like exfoliator for the body, but clearly I better get on board because I want to finish this. So this is the one that's like not scented. There's like nothing too enjoyable about it, but I just want to try to use it up to get it out of my collection. So there's that. And then the one that I actually like more than that, but I haven't used much of, probably like that much, is the Coco Kind Scrubbing Clay. And this is actually like coffee scented. It smells good. And that's what it looks like. Not that you can really see much there, but it has like old coffee grounds, upcycled coffee, and prebiotic chicory. So I'm excited to use this, but I kind of feel like I need to use this really old one first before I treat myself to this. So maybe I'll be inspired to use this to make myself, you know, be able to use that. So we'll see. That's good though. I think I can get through those. I just need to focus on exfoliating more. Okay, let's talk about body moisturizers. I actually have 7 in this category, and I think I can get through all of them because there's a lot of surface area for the body. The only thing is one of these, oh my gosh, I don't even know how old this is. If you knew Bath and Body Works and you knew Juniper Breeze, that's how old this is. Look at this little tin. It's like, thank God it does not have an expiration or a date. But anyways, what it is, all this time. Okay, this is the weird thing. I've been confused about this product for like my whole life. It's probably been around like my whole life. So it's like it says Silkening bath powder, and it says smooth over skin after bath or shower. I guess I could use it in place of lotion. It's a powder that you put on your skin after the bath. I don't really put powder on my skin ever. Actually, I do not. But I need to finish this. So I'm going to use this up, and then we'll celebrate because it's probably from like 20 years ago or so. I don't even know. No, I don't know how old it is, but I don't want to know. It would be frightening. So I think what I'll do is I'll try it on my skin after a shower and see how that goes. And then otherwise, maybe I would like sprinkle it in a bath for a scent if I can't put it on my body as like a moisturizing powder. I'll use it somehow. I'm not going to just throw it away because I just can't. Okay. So that is definitely the oldest one in the lotion, which isn't even a lotion, but whatever. The next one is this Era Organic Stretch Mark Extra Hydrating and Nourishing Body Oil. I used this, I think, when I was pregnant with one of my kids. But I'll just use it as like a body moisturizer at this point. It doesn't matter that it's like Stretch Mark. It's a body oil, so that shouldn't be hard to use up because it's not that big. That's actually probably a few years old. Next one up, I have Glow 9 Lotion. This was also from a bump box. Oh, it says it expires in February 2019. Oops. Anyways, I'm using this now. I actually have 3 I'm using right now, but this is one of them. I don't like it that much, but I am going to use it even though it's like 3 years expired. There's a lot of air in here. I don't know how much is lotion and stuff, but it was allegedly formulated for pregnancy. It's just not that good of a lotion, but let's use it up because it's big and we don't need it anymore. So yeah, but I go through a lot of lotion, like I said. Okay, next is the Nopalera bar. This was from September Beauty Heroes. It is a moisturizing bar. So I'm not really like a huge fan of it. I used it for like a few weeks, but I don't think it'll be hard to get through at all. So let's just get her done. And then, oh, this Couscous Lemon Potion. This is like an area where I should be using something older like this when I actually keep using something like this that I got in November of 2021. But look at, I've used so much of it. I really like it. I mean, I think it's like $88, so I wouldn't repurchase it normal price, but I do like using it. And I've used a lot of it. That's just from November, Beauty Heroes. So I've used half, more than half maybe. So this is not going to be hard to get through. And then my $88 lotion will be gone. Another lotion that I bought for like during Black Friday, which I'm using, Rachel's Plan B Sweet Pumpkin Body Butter. Love it. So I've already used a good amount of it and I really like it. I've probably used like a third to a half. So, I mean, I just go through the stuff, you know, I shower daily and I moisturize daily. So it's easy for me to go through these products. So there's there's still one more I'll show you. It's this little one. Osea Anti-Aging Body Balm. I mean, I used it a little bit to sample it in 2021. So I just think I should use it up this year because, I mean, it's not going to be hard for me to do that. It's small. I don't even remember if I liked it or not. I just tried it a little, so it probably wasn't anything noteworthy. But anyways, that's 7 moisturizing type products, including this little one. I feel there will be no problem panning those, finishing them. Okay, next up is perfume. My perfume is kind of funny. One of them is this Inkling scent, Sultry. This was from Petit Vorbox. You can see I used about 40%, 50% of it. And it's a little roller ball. It's a nice scent. I like it. So I've been focusing on certain perfumes and using them. I'm about to finish one, so I didn't even include it in the project pan. And then I think I will focus on this one. And yeah, I like that one. It's nice. Next up I have, this is like a little one. It's called Amazing Grace. My aunt got me this little sample. So I just want to use this up. I actually have multiple samples of different perfumes, but I did not want to include them all. I just discovered them like in my closet and I didn't want to include them all. So we'll see what happens with the stuff in the project pan and go from there. And then the last one I have is Bath & Body Works. This is years old, Sweet Pea. You know, you guys might remember this stuff. So there's that much left. I don't know if I even really want to smell like this, but maybe it could be like the one I wear at home during the week. You know, when I just work from home and I'm home with the kids, like I'll just do 2 spritzes a day or something. I mean, I know I could just dump it, but I like to use things versus throw them out. So kind of small, like perfume goals. Okay, I have the last 4 things I have are weird. Actually, there's one other thing after that. Anyways, I have 3 nipple balms. I have had 2 children in the last few years and I have breastfed both of them for like a year and a half each. So I had nipple balm at some point. Now I have 3 nipple balms and I'm like, I don't need them right now. I am not breastfeeding anyone. So what do I do with these? If I have a 3rd child, I will not use these because they're now old enough that I wouldn't. So what will I use them for? Well, I came up with a solution. I'm using them as a foot cream now. Daily when I get out of the shower. After I use my nice lotion on my body, I use some nipple balm on my feet. It's just like Vaseline type material and it doesn't smell one way or the other. And it's like gooey and stuff. It's fine for the feet, you know, throw on some socks after. So this is the one I've been using and clearly I have made a good dent in it. So this little approach to using up these nipple balms is working. And then I have another one of the same one, which has only used that much of it. So when I finish that one, I'll use the other. And then I have one other one. This is Era Organics Mommy Balm for breastfeeding or cracked, irritated skin. This one is like, I was gonna say it's thicker, but it's still like moldable. So I can definitely use that for a foot cream too. So I have 3 nipple balms in my project pan. One crazy girl. My last single product is this random vitamin E skin oil. I had this, I don't know why I had this. I don't know if it's because I was making a concoction at home. At one point I made my own whipped body butter. I have like some weird shea butter stuff, like raw shea butter somewhere in my closet. And then I might have used like vitamin E and essential oils or something. I don't know what. So that might be why I have this. And I don't know what to do with it, but I'm sick of seeing it. Like things coming off. But anyways, it's okay. That's going to be a situation. Okay. Yeah. So I don't even know what to do with that. if anyone has an idea of what I can do with this, let me know, because I do want to get rid of it. I suppose I could use that as a foot cream. It's just so old. It says 18 months. This thing is years old. So I would like to just use it in some capacity, but is it like too gooey for a foot cream? I don't know. Does anyone? My friend said she puts vitamin E on her face. I wouldn't put this on just because it's like so old. I don't know. Maybe I can research what else you can do with it. It says gently massage on face, body, and hands. Suppose I could use it on my body too. I don't know. That will be interesting. Okay. And lastly, because we certainly don't have enough products here, I want to use my little bag of samples. I'm not going to go through all the samples with you because I think you've been here long enough. These are my samples, okay? So I have little face washes, little moisturizers, little serums, and I just want to get rid of them and use them here and there. So that's the goal. My little white bag of samples is my final item. So that's everything. This is possibly the craziest project pan you've ever seen. I haven't seen one to this extent, and maybe I'm nuts, but I wanted to have big goals for 2022 on what I'm going to use in my stash. So now I have goals for every skincare category, hair care, body care, everything. So leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Of course, I'll be getting beauty heroes throughout this, so I will be acquiring some new products. What I'll do normally is I'll use those products for the month I'm practicing, like I said, the month I'm sampling them, trying them, and then I'll put them back and I'll come back to my project pan items. So if I get like a face moisturizer and a face wash from Beauty Heroes, I'll probably use it for that month, and then I'll put it away and I'll come back to my project pan items. And when I do my update videos every other month or so, I am not going to go through all these, don't worry. I'm only going to go through what's applicable. If I've emptied anything or what I'm currently using and where it's at. I'm not gonna go through every single serum, blah, blah, blah. Because if I have 5 serums, I plan to use like 2 at a time or 1 at a time. And then as I finish them, go to other items on the list. So I plan for my update videos to be much shorter than my initial one and probably my finale. So if you were counting, that's 68 products that I want to use in 2022 for face, for skincare, hair care, body care, and then a bag of samples. So that's where we're at. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm excited about it. So definitely let me know what you think. Leave me some comments. Please give the video a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button so you can follow me on this journey. And I look forward to talking to you soon, and let's do some panning. Bye.